How are we today? Good? Wonderful. God has been good to us. Because it's on. Some people didn't wake up this morning, and God has blessed us to wake up and be in our right minds. Well, most of us anyway. So today our health nugget is, well, what do you think it's on? Onions. That kind of gave it away, huh? So we've been talking lately about God's medical kit, and this is another powerhouse, an onion. How many of you have used onions for natural remedies? Yeah? What are some things you've used it for? Cough. Good job, Mom. What else? Ear infections. Yes. Who else?
High blood pressure.
All right, Mom, you're giving it away. That's where I got my passion from natural remedies, my mom. Okay, so onions are antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, is anti-everything. I don't know about anti-sin, but it's anti-everything else. And so it's really, really wonderful. It's rich in flavonoids, and flavonoids are good to fight cancer and other things. It's high in vitamin C. It helps to boost your immune system, and that's what we want. Immune boosters, especially, in the times that we're living in. Decreases blood pressure, like Mom said, lowers cholesterol, decreases blood clots, risk of blood clots, and it also has sulfuric compounds, which help the body to fight off infections. So it's especially good for respiratory ailments. So that's cold, flu, cough, coronavirus. And the reason that it's really good for those things is because it's a natural expectorant. It's also good for sore throat and stuffy nose. So if you use this for respiratory, what you can do is just cut it in half, and you can get a fork or a knife and scrape the surface of it. And then you want to rub it on your chest. Rub it on your chest for a few minutes. It helps the juices to penetrate. And then you can even sleep with the onion on your chest. You can put it on a tight T-shirt or something like that and sleep with it. And it's going to help to break up the mucus in your chest. And I've even heard people using this for coronavirus successfully by doing that. So you'd have to try it for yourself if you ever needed to use it for that. Also, another good thing for onions is it helps to deodorize the air. So you can cut an onion and put it by your bed. If you're sick with these respiratory things, it's going to help you to breathe better. It's going to purify the air and pull out the toxins from the air, and it's also going to decongest you. So you can just cut it open and put it by your bed. Another thing that you can do, well, actually a little story with that, is back in 1919, 40 million people were dying from the flu, and especially the farmers. So a scientist went around to investigate a little bit. He came to one farmer's house who nobody in the family got sick and nobody had died. And he asked the farmer, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I have an onion in every room in my house." And so he took one of the onions and tested it, and it had the flu virus in the onion. And so the onion was absorbing the viruses in the air. So next week you may come and see onions all over the church. But keep that in mind. It helps to keep the family healthy just by doing that simple thing. It's also excellent for fevers. If you cut an onion and put it underneath your feet and then put socks on, it's going to pull the virus and bacteria out of your body and kill it. And it's also going to purify your blood because those properties enter into the bloodstream. And it can work as fast as minutes. But sometimes, at least by the morning, the fever would be broken. It's very, very effective. And also for ear infections, like Isaac said, I've used this on Tom recently. He's my guinea pig, but it worked really well. You put it in the oven. I put it in the oven for about 40 minutes, just like this. You wrap it in foil, put it in the oven. And then you take it out, cut it in half, and then squeeze some of the juice into a spoon. Put some of the juice into the air. And then the other half, you wrap it in a towel. Make sure the towel has multiple layers because it's really, really hot. And then you just put it on the air. You can put something around the head to keep it in place. And you can just leave it on as long as it's hot, as long as you're feeling heat come from it. And then the ear infection usually is gone or much better. So it works pretty quickly. Now, add this to your remedy kit. I'm going to leave you with a scripture as always. Luke 14:27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let them be afraid." Have a blessed Sabbath.